So I just wanted to take a moment and reflect on, well, life in general, but after the summit today, I heard news about a friend of the family, or really someone from our studio, whose brother and sister-in-law were suddenly killed. And they were about our age, me and my husband's age. And so you don't stop too often until something like that happens and realize how little time we have on this earth. And I was thinking about today's summit and how Megan Sumrell was discussing, how to be productive. And it's not like we have to be productive just for the sake of being productive. But when we take a moment and we realize that life is fleeting and we need to make the most of what we have, then we live our life to the fullest, right? When we seize the moments and we do things like structure our day so that we can have time, important time with our children and with our spouse and with our extended family. And I think it's important that we sit back and remember those things. And then I think of Beck Beach, and she's had so many struggles, but she hasn't let that stop her. She's continued to move forward and see that there is beauty in life and that you can make the most of any circumstance and situation that life has dealt you. And if you seek God, He will show you how to do that. And I love that story that Beck shares about how God brought her husband and has helped her to produce an income so she can be home more with her family. And I think God wants that for all of us. He wants us to find that balance or harmony, as Megan puts it, between working, doing what God asks of us, spending time with our family, and being everything that He has designed us to be. And we can tap into those things a little bit easier when we do things like learn how to be productive in our day and get really scheduled. You can see the board behind me. I've got all kinds of ideas that I work through and process, and I ask God to guide me in those. And you can hear all the background where I'm at, because I'm in my basement just drinking a cup of tea and talking with you. And I just wanted to share that because it was an interesting moment of reflection. And I feel like with the audience that I have, that you would want to hear that there's things you can take away from everything in life. And so I hope you've gotten a lot out of today's interviews. If you haven't gotten the workbook, it's a great way to solidify the things that you're learning and not just walk away having listened to something and let it fall out of your brain. So have a beautiful and blessed evening. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.